Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us for this year's World Anglo-Indian Day celebrations. I'm Rachel Ryan, and I have the privilege of serving as the president of the All India Anglo-Indian Association Youth. And on behalf of every family, every branch, and every member who calls this community home, thank you for joining us today on the 2nd of August. The 2nd of August is a day for all us Anglo-Indians across the world, no matter where we ended up, to come home and to celebrate our story together. But before we get any of that underway, we'd like to begin, as we always have, with scripture. We now have Larissa Filbert from the Vepray branch take us through a Bible reading.
A reading from the letter of St. Paul to the Colossians, chapter 3, verses 12 to 15. As God's chosen ones, holy and beloved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, meekness, and patience. Bear with one another, and if anyone has a complaint against another, forgive each other. Just as the Lord has forgiven you, so you also must forgive. Above all, clothe yourselves with love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony. And let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, to which indeed you were called in the one body. And be thankful. This is the word of the Lord.
Thank you, Larissa, for a reading that says everything this evening is about. I want to take a few minutes to walk you through what's ahead. Because this year's program is really a story about the people who make this community what it is, both in the past and in the present. Over the next hour, 5 of our very own youth will bring you 10 such stories, each one pairing someone from our history with someone writing that history today. Maurice de Moss of our Vishakhapatnam branch takes us from an athlete who won 3 Asian Games medals in the 1950s to an Emmy and BAFTA winning producer and journalist. Jonathan Nis, all the way from Calcutta, moves from a pioneering pharmacist, businessman and philanthropist to a fighter pilot who flew in the liberation of Bangladesh. From Pune, Samson Littlewood introduces a railway driver who saved hundreds of lives and a judge of the Kerala High Court. Representing our Delhi branch, Chanel Quintal brings us a superintendent of police, once known as a master of disguises, and a courageous air stewardess who went on to become a renowned broadcast journalist. And closing out the readings, Amanda Alwyn of the St. Thomas Mount branch gives us a musician, sportsman, ornithologist, and photographer rolled into one, alongside a surgeon leading the way in neurosurgery in India today. Between every one of those stories, there is music. Congratulations again to Shania Morrison of the Lucknow branch, who's the reigning voice of the year, and to Joel Casey, also of Lucknow and one of the runner-ups of this year. You'll also hear from Jaden Byford, Ryan Taylor, Jaden Lazarus, and Keith Dixon. And not one, but 2 Vernon D'Souza's, one who's come from Asansol and one all the way from Agra. I want to point out something about today's lineup. Every reader on it is a youth. A decade ago, our president-in-chief looked at this community and decided its youth shouldn't have to wait to be handed a seat at the table or earn the right to hold a microphone. That decision is the reason the AIAIAY exists today. So when I say that Anglo-Indian youth already have the space to raise our voices, speak on the things we believe in, and put our talent on a world stage in front of our own people, I don't mean it as something that we're hoping to achieve for one day. I mean it as something that was already built for us, on purpose, that we get to walk into again tonight. So if you're young and watching this, I hope you see yourself somewhere in the hour ahead, because that space is yours too, whenever you're ready to use it. Before we get into all of that, I want to hand this over to someone who has spent a lot more time than any of us holding the space we all get to stand in today. Please welcome our President in Chief, Mr. Barry O'Brien, with his Anglo-Indian Day message.
Fellow Anglo-Indians across India and other parts of the world, and our friends from other communities. On behalf of the All India Anglo-Indian Association, I wish each one of you a happy Anglo-Indian Day. On the 2nd of August every year, we celebrate Anglo-Indian Day, usually with Thanksgiving services, outreach initiatives, of course, some khana-pina and merrymaking, and some song and dance. Well, we're doing that today also. We have organized an online event which is completely presented and planned and executed by our youth, AIAIAY, All India Anglo-Indian Youth. And I would like to dedicate today's Anglo-Indian Day to the youth of my community and to the youth of my country. Young people, many of us take you for granted. Many of us ignore you. Many of us are too busy. Many of us are cribbing all the time that you're too lazy and you're always looking at your phones and you're the scrolling generation. You're the whatever generation. Well, those people have a lot to learn, because people like me, and I'm sure there are many people like me, realized long ago that you were just different from us, because we were different from our parents, very different. The way we thought, the way we acted, the way we dressed, the food we ate, and so are you. So therefore, Gen Z and millennials, and, well, Alpha coming up, I want to tell you that the All India Anglo-Indian Association, we won't use the word "we give you your space and we give you time and importance." No, we are happy that we engage you and have engaged you for the last 10 years in a big way. And about a decade before that, Mr. Neil O'Brien gave me permission to start, maybe even more than that, 2 decades before that, to start having these youth sessions, and that led to us forming the All India Anglo-Indian Association Youth, which is today an organization which has its own committee, its own president, and its own secretary and vice president, their own activities, as well as they are part of the bigger movement where they are encouraged to come to our annual general meetings, to participate. In fact, a very interesting thing happened at the last AGM, the 150th AGM in Pune. When there was going to be a special youth session, the stage was emptied. The president-in-chief and the treasurer and the secretary, all of us, we left the stage, we gave them the stage, and all the front rows were vacated by the stalwarts, the leaders, the governing body members. We all went and sat at the back, and all the youth occupied the front seats. And we had some Anglo-Indians, prominent ones who were attending for the first time, including a well-known politician. They all said, we've never seen this happen. All of you just coolly walked at the back and gave them your seats. I mean, I don't think that's a big deal, actually. Because how can you have a movement? How can you talk about an institution or an organization, especially one that has lasted 150 years, without thinking of, I won't even say tomorrow, today, involving them today? So I'm very happy to tell you that our youth are fully involved. We engage with them. They have leadership roles. It's not just something like, okay, here's your time now, hurry, hurry, hurry. No, nothing like that. And I think around the country, if there's also, I would like to share with you that in most Anglo-Indian homes, there isn't this real battle or rebellion going on between children and parents. Of course, we have our differences and we, of course, fight all the time. But I think most Anglo-Indians would agree that children and parents in Anglo-Indian homes, it's not an us versus them situation. And I think this is my message today. My message to young people and my message to the people who are, well, not young. I think it's extremely important to act so that we don't have to react. If decisions are taken on time, if we talk to them, if we listen to them, if we engage with them, if we don't talk down to them, if we understand that they are extremely intelligent, probably more intelligent than we are, they have their own way of thinking, they have, I think, a great sense of humor, they're extremely clued up as to what is happening. And they are, in many ways, far more sincere and honest than we are. Once we realize that, I think there will be no real need for big protests. If you sit across the table, there's no need for a protest. So all I can say is that our young people, and they're extremely strong and courageous. I mean, imagine standing and being beaten by a policeman with a stick and not even sort of running away or not sort of, trying to defend yourself, just standing there and taking it. Oh, that takes a lot of courage, a lot of mental strength, a lot of physical courage too. And it all comes from within. Imagine traveling hundreds of kilometers, sacrificing days, sleeping on the street, and not knowing where your next meal is going to come from for a cause. So these young people, we have to understand that they are not, tomorrow is not theirs, even today is theirs. If we do that, they will talk and they will also listen, and they will realize that we are there. All of us can't do hunger strikes, but they will engage with us. They will, I think, pick our brains, if not take our suggestions. I never use the word advice. And it will be a collaboration, a cohesive collaboration. So friends, I can tell you, whether it's in our homes, our schools, our educational institutions, our workplaces, or Jantar Mantar, or on the streets, we have to have the feeling of not patronizing them, not ignoring them, not talking down to them, and not having, it's not us versus them. And there's no need for rebellion when we talk. Obviously, we will differ on many things, obviously. And I, for one, am very, very keen and eager that somebody like me, I will soon be 63, I don't think that's the right age, that's my personal opinion, to actually lead organizations. You should be there in some role, but I think people who are, maybe in their 50s and 40s, closer in age to millennials and Gen Z, closer in age, so that they more or less understand the language and speak the same language as them. I think leadership roles should be moved on to them. Well, God bless the youth of my community who are doing a wonderful job in really making the Anglo-Indian community more and more vibrant. And I'm so happy that this started some years ago. And we are embracing them as they are embracing us. And God bless the youth of my great country. We want to salute you. We want to salute you not only for what you have just done. We want to salute you because you take education very seriously. And the great Greek philosopher Diogenes said, the foundation of every state is the education of its youth. So youth and education, and you can't go wrong. So I'm sure we will go right, and I'm sure you will play a leadership role I'm just sure also that you will be, I think, more accommodating than us. You will look at things more in a more analytical way, and I hope that you will be more humble than many of us are. God bless you. God bless all our youth, and God bless this great country, and God bless my great community. Jai Hind.
Here comes a wave meant to wash me away, a tide that is taking me under. Swallowed in sand and had nothing to say, my voice drowned out in the thunder. But I won't cry, I won't start to crumble. Whenever they try to shut me or cut me down, I won't be silenced. You can't keep me quiet. Won't tremble when you try it. All I know is I won't go speechless. 'Cause I'll breathe when they try to suffocate me. Don't you underestimate me. All I know is I won't go speechless. Written in stone, every rule, every one, centuries old and unending. Stay in your place, better seen but not heard. But now that story's ending. 'Cause I cannot start to crumble. So come on and try to shut me or cut me down. I won't be silenced. You can't keep me quiet. Don't tremble when you try it. All I know is I won't go speechless. 'Cause I'll breathe when they try to suffocate me. Don't you underestimate me. All I know is I won't go speechless. Try to lock me in this game. I won't just lay me down and die. I will take it broken wings and watch me burn across the sky. In the echo saying I won't be silent. Do you wanna see me tremble when you try it? All I know is I won't go speechless, speechless. 'Cause I'll breathe when they try to suffocate me. Don't you underestimate me. All I know is I won't go speechless. All I know is I won't go speechless, speechless.
Mustang Sally, I guess you better slow your Mustang down. Mustang Sally now, baby, I guess you better slow your Mustang down. You've been running all over town. Ooh, I guess you gotta put your flat feet on the ground. All you wanna do is ride around, Sally.
Christine Brown won 3 medals at the Asian Games, a gold in the 100 meters and a bronze in the 4 into 100 meter relay in 1954, and a bronze in the 4 into 100 meter relay in 1958. An alumnus of the Baldwin Girls High School, Bangalore, as a 15-year-old, she broke the national long jump record with a jump of 17 feet and 4 inches and equaled the national 100-meter record of 12.4 seconds. Neville Lazarus is a television journalist and producer. Since 2005, he has been the India reporter and Asia producer with Sky News UK. The honours he has received include 2 Emmy Awards, one for the Rohingya crisis in 2018 and the other in 2010 for a report on terror's front line, Pakistan and Afghanistan. He has also won a prestigious BAFTA for the Rohingya report, as well as the Amnesty International Media Award in 2018, the Monte Carlo Television Award in 2009 for the Mumbai terror attacks, and the Prix Bayeux Calvados 2009 for war correspondence. Besides winning worldwide acclaim for his feature stories titled Afghanistan, Behind Enemy Lines, 2009, and India's Sex Slavery, he addressed members of the House of Commons and the House of Lords in the Speaker's Chamber at Westminster on the United Nations Convention on the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide. An alumnus of Lucknow and St. Stephen's College, Delhi, Neville grew up in Gorakhpur, UP, where his parents still live. In 2019, he received the Reach for the Stars Award instituted by the All India Anglo-Indian Association.
I will say here boldly now on television, no, I will not go 10,000 miles from here to help murder and kill another poor people simply to continue the domination.
Can see them tearing at the night sky. They're slowly painting all our cities red. They pit you and I against each other, knowing that we both will end up dead. They don't care about you and I. They don't really care. Lay down with me and watch the night light up with hate. Don't kill your dreams, let them not decide our fate, 'cause they don't care about you and I. They don't really care. Spill our blood for oil and their agendas. They're the monsters underneath our bed. We've placed our faith in genocidal demons. Will this pattern really ever end? 'Cause they don't care about you and I. They don't really care. Lay down with me and watch the night light up with hate. Don't kill your dreams, let them not
Dennis Amore, a pharmacist and philanthropist, was most active in the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. A close friend of the great Frank Anthony, he was a wealthy businessman in Bombay. He brought in the first equipment to manufacture Aspro in India. He also imported pharmaceuticals and expensive wines, produced several over-the-counter products, besides pioneering the export of the adhesive araldite, used for building the Sydney Opera House. He was a member of the Maharashtra Legislative Assembly. In 1971, Alban Anthony de Rosario, then a squadron leader, was flight commander of a fighter squadron during the Bangladesh Liberation War. In the very early hours of 4th December 1971, he flew in an urgently needed operational aircraft from a rear base and a few hours later led a 4-aircraft strike on an airfield which was heavily defended. He pressed home his attacks and seriously damaged one enemy aircraft inside a blast spell. 2 days later, though his wingman's aircraft went unserviceable on the ground, he voluntarily proceeded an interdiction mission, during which he destroyed 2 enemy diesel engines near Wazirabad and brought back valuable information regarding enemy movements, based upon which subsequent missions were planned. The following day, he led a 4-aircraft deep penetration daytime strike on Kohat airfield, where he set fire to a hangar and damaged other airfield installations. Thereafter, he flew 3 close support missions and inflicted heavy casualties on enemy troops and vehicles. For the courageous and selfless service he rendered over a 26-year career in the Indian Air Force, especially during the Bangladesh Liberation War of 1971. He was awarded the Vayu Sena Medal for gallantry. The super young at heart nonagenarian who walks with his back ramrod straight still drives a car on the busy streets of Mumbai and enjoys being with his friends at his club. Present in Pune last year to receive the Trevor Keeler Award for outstanding dedicated service to the nation, Wing Commander retired Alban de Rosario participated actively on all 3 days of the National AGM of the All India Anglo-Indian Association, especially during the get-togethers, dancing, cracking jokes, and winning hearts.
Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know it's shining down like water. Oh, I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Oh, I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Yesterday and days before, the sun is cold and rain is hard. I know, been that way for all my time. Till forever on it goes, through the circle
Mac Johannes was a driver on the South Eastern Railway and was posted in Kharagpur in West Bengal. Just before midnight on the 26th of July 1956, he was steering the 3:15 up passenger train towards Kharagpur, a final destination, when there was an explosion in the firebox near his post. It engulfed him and his two firemen in flames and injured them seriously. Trapped in the inferno, the only hope of saving their lives was to jump. His two colleagues did just that, but Johannes was mindful of his responsibility and the lives of his 400-odd passengers. He carefully maneuvered the train to a halt near the outer signal of Kharagpur station, and though in agony from the burns, staggered to the rear end of the train to inform the guard at the other end of the train about the incident. He was finally rushed to the hospital, where he died soon after. Ex-MLA Shane Galbert, whose grandfather Benny was the guard on the train, writes, quote, "He went up to my grandfather and slumped against him. Benny's spotless white guard uniform was imprinted with the contours of Mac's charred hands. My grandfather kept that uniform for many years as a grim reminder of the ultimate sacrifice of his brave colleague." Unquote. Mac Johannes was posthumously awarded the Ashok Chakra Class II for saving the lives of hundreds of passengers. His wife Marjorie received the honor from the President of India, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, on 11th October 1957 at the Rashtrapati Bhavan, while his little boy Michael took it all in. The family moved to Sydney in 1966. Conrad Dias was born in a rock-solid Anglo-Indian family based in Kerala in 1969. After graduating from the Government Law College, Thiruvananthapuram, in 1994, he worked hard for 3 decades as an advocate, earning the admiration and respect of his clients and his colleagues in court. It is a matter of great pride for the community that he was sworn in as a permanent judge of the Kerala High Court in 2021. He is today the only Anglo-Indian to be serving as a judge in a high court across India.
And I love you so. The people ask me how I live till now. I tell them I don't know. I guess they understand how lonely life has been. But life began again the day you took my hand. And yes, I know how lonely life can be. The shadows follow me, and the night won't set me free. But I don't let the evening get me down. and you love me too. Your thoughts are just for me. You set my spirits free. I'm happy that you do. The book of life is brief. Once a page is read, all but love is dead. This is my belief. And yes, I know how lonely life can be. The shadows follow me, and the night won't set me free. But I don't let the evening get me down. Now that you're round me.
Francis Beatty, also known as Frank Beatty, made a name for himself in the early 20th century. As the Superintendent of Police in the Punjab and Balochistan, he was able to counter most of the insurgency in Balochistan and the northwest frontier province. A street in Quetta, Pakistan, is named after him. Being fluent in the local languages and dialects, and a master of disguises, he mixed with commoners and had a very strong informal intelligence network of his own. Some literary critics believe that Rudyard Kipling loosely based the character of Kim in his iconic novel on Beatty. Back in the 1960s, Jennifer Arul Nee Suarez was an airline stewardess. On 8 April 1967, she was one of the crew members on board a BOAC flight from London to Perth. Soon after takeoff, the pilot had to land the flaming aircraft. In total darkness, a very young Jennifer and the rest of the crew ensured that the passengers were sent down the inflated rubber slide to safety. She and her colleague Neville Davis Gordon were the last to slide down. Of the 116 passengers, 111 were rescued in 120 seconds flat. The entire crew was honored for their bravery. Later, Jennifer Arul plunged into a very different career and excelled in her roles as a bureau chief and broadcast journalist for over 3 decades for NDTV and The Hindu, among India's leading media houses. She now hosts a very meaningful podcast titled Going Beyond. In 2025, she received the Gloria Berry Spirit of the Anglo-Indian Woman Award, instituted by the All India Anglo-Indian Association. Jennifer Arul is a proud member of the Suarez family. Her grandmother, Alice Suarez, received a gold medal from King George VI in appreciation for the sacrifice of her husband, Tom, and 4 sons who served in the armed forces. She went on to become a 3-term MLA and an inspector of Anglo-Indian schools in Tamil Nadu.
My name is Jaden, and I'm going to be doing a song. It's one of my favorite songs. This one's called Tennessee Whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
Used to spend my nights out in a ballroom. Liquor was the only love I know. But when you rescued me from reaching for the bottle, it brought me back. Feels like home. You're smooth, sexy whiskey. You're sweet, strong and wide. You're as bold as spring. Honey, I'll stay strong on your side. Oh, I will look for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the barrel's always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to give me. Oh, yeah, you're as smooth, Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet, strawberry wine. You're as bold as a glass of brandy. Honey, I'll stay strong on your love all the time. Oh, it's true, sexy whiskey, sexy whiskey, sexy whiskey. Oh, it's true, sexy whiskey, Tennessee whiskey. Thank you.
Garnet, or Gane-Ness, is arguably the greatest Anglo-Indian all-rounder of all time. An alumnus of St. Joseph's, North Point, Darjeeling, and a die-hard Calcuttan. He was widely regarded as one of the finest steel guitarists in the world. He cut over 50 HMV records of Hawaiian music with his band, the Aloha Boys, mostly in the 1940s. An outstanding hockey player, Diane Chad, once called him a player from heaven. Gane played badminton, hockey, cricket at a national level, and was a state-level athlete, skater, and footballer. He made short films on subjects ranging from Himalayan birds to Mother Teresa. He broke the security cordon to film Queen Elizabeth's visit in 1960 and clicked brilliant photographs of the Victoria Memorial from a helicopter. Remember the name, Gane-Ness, all-rounder extraordinaire. The Anglo-Indian doctor who is proving to be a trailblazer in neurosurgery today in India is Dr. Nigel Sims, the head of functional neurosurgery at Glen Eagles Global Health City, Chennai. He has performed over 2,500 neurosurgical procedures on adults and children successfully over the last 3 decades. In 2021, Dr. Sims and his colleague, Dr. Ramanan, performed a 7-hour complex recraniotomy surgery on a 4-year-old child to remove a tumor measuring up to 6 by 4 centimeters that was compressing the entire brainstem. The child, who could not walk independently or speak clearly, was released from hospital on the 6th day after surgery, well on her way to a complete recovery. An alumnus of La Martiniere, Calcutta, he has acquired some of his high degrees abroad: MBBS, DNB Neurosurgery, Fellowship Pediatric Neurosurgery in Japan, and Fellowship Spine and Functional Neurosurgery in Australia. He received the Reach for the Stars Award instituted by the All India Anglo-Indian Association in 2022.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Keith Dixon from the Delhi branch, and I'm dedicating this song for the Anglo-Indian Day. And it's an Engelbert Humperdinck song. So, hope you enjoy it. Yesterday, I knew the games to play. I thought I knew the way life was meant to be. But now there's you. My foolish games are through. Now at last I have found just what makes this whole world turn around. Love is all I have to give. As I shall live. So take it all, and I'll always be there when you call my name. I know that love is all. Every night I long to hold you tight until the morning light shines in your eyes. So love me now, we'll get along somehow. Won't you please take my hand, and together forever we'll stay. Love is all I have to give. Love is all as long as I shall live. So take it all that I will always be there when you call my name. I know that love is all. Happy Anglo-Indian Day to everybody.
Walk through this world with me, go where I go, share all my dreams with me. I need you so. In life we serve, and some of us find. I look for you, my love, a long, long time. And now that I found you, new horizons I see. Come take my hand and walk through this world with me. Walk through this world with me, go where I go, share all my dreams with me. I need you so. And now that I found you, new horizons I see. Come take my hand and walk through this world with me. Come take my hand and walk through this world with me.
Got myself a crying, talking, sleeping, walking, living doll. I got to do my best to please her just 'cause she's a living doll. I got a roving eye, that is why she satisfies my soul. I got the one and only walking, talking, living doll. Well, take a look at her hair. It's real, and if you don't believe what I say, just feel. Gotta lock her up in a trunk, so no big harm, steal her away from me. I got myself a crying, talking, sleeping, walking, living doll. I got to do my best to please her, just 'cause she's a living doll. I got a roving eye, that is why she satisfies my soul. I got the one and only walking, talking, living doll. her hair. It's real, and if you don't believe what I think is real, gonna lock her up in a trunk, so no big hound can steal her away from me. I got myself a crying, talking, sleeping, walking, living doll. I got to do my best to please her, just 'cause she's a living doll. I got a roving eye, and that is why she satisfies my soul. I got the one and only walking, talking, living doll.
The minute you're gone, I cry. The minute you're gone, I die. Before you walk out of sight, I'm like a child alone at night. I stare into emptiness. I'm filled with such loneliness. The world goes from right to wrong the minute you're gone. The minute you're gone, I see how lonely a man I'd be. My life would be oh so blue if I couldn't be with you. The minute you're gone, I'll pray. The minute you're gone, I'll say, please don't stay away too long. The minute you're gone. How lonely a man I'd be. My life would be oh so blue if I couldn't be with you. The minute you're gone, I pray. The minute you're gone, I say, please don't stay away too long. The minute you're gone.
Good evening, everyone. As we come to the close of this remarkable evening and celebrating our rich heritage and looking forward to bright new horizons, it is my privilege as the Secretary of the All India Anglo-Indian Association Youth to extend a heartfelt gratitude to everyone who made Heritage in Horizons a memorable event. First and foremost, our deepest gratitude to our President-in-Chief, Mr. Barry O'Brien, for his visionary leadership and constant encouragement of our youth initiatives. We extend our sincere thanks to Ms. Rachel Ryan, the President of the All India Anglo-Indian Association Youth, for her leadership and dedication to bringing the celebration together, and to Mr. Clive Vanberg, Governing Body Member and Mentor of Youth, for his incredible guidance and continuous mentorship. An event of this scale online requires tremendous effort behind the scenes. We express our special thanks to Mr. Arnold Eads and his team at Rhapsody Recording for the professional recording and audio visual support. Mr. Somnath Das Gupta from the head office for his administrative support and assistance in coordinating across channels. A heartfelt thanks goes to our eloquent readers who brought the Anglo-Indian experience to life through their readings. Maurice DeMoss, Jonathan Niss, Samson Littlewood, Chanel Quintil, and Amanda Alden. We are deeply grateful to our incredible Singers, both are dynamic youth and esteemed stalwarts whose music our hearts touched. Jaden Byford, Vernon D'Souza, Joel Cassie, Ryan Taylor, Jaden Lazarus, Keith Dixon, Vernon D'Souza. Finally, a massive thank you to every participating branch of the All India Anglo-Indian Association across the country and to our wonderful audience joining us online tonight. Your enthusiasm, unity, and love for the community is what keeps our heritage thriving. Thank you once again and wish you all a happy Anglo-Indian Day.